Hello and welcome to another installment of the 50 prompt challenge. We have a set of 50 prompts and each time we take one of them, today for example is a ticket. So we take one of these and we create a collage or some kind of piece of art with that prompt. If you're interested in playing along with me, you can download the list of 50 prompts from the link in the description box, print them out, or simply take note of them somewhere so that you can follow along with the prompts and do them, contemplate them, interpret them however you would like to create an interesting piece of art. So in today's prompt, as I mentioned, we have a ticket. Here in the example collage that I have, here is the ticket right here. It has this kind of purple outline on the border, and so from that purple I had taken these flowers here, and also kind of this blue with the pattern paper behind also works with the purple. And then in addition to that, there's just some pieces of textbook page and check that's in the background, a playing card, and some handwriting up here at the top. Now for my project, I am working on some index cards. So 3 inches by 5 inches is the size of my substrate. And I can choose, or I am choosing between keeping this postcard stamp on this index card, or I can just turn it over and work with a blank page if I would like to. All right, so it's a good thing that I went through my materials ahead of time to try and find some examples of tickets, because I have so many and it's been really difficult to try and figure out what would be a good thing to use. So I pulled out a bunch of these tickets that I have, and I pulled them out because I wanted to try and see what was going to work, what I wanted to use. And I also pulled out a couple of other things that I possibly wanted to use in my collage. But I have just so many tickets. I have so many tickets. So that's good. That's good. I have a lot to choose from, right? I don't know why I have so many in German. That's very cool as well. And I was thinking maybe I should just do like a whole bunch of German ones. Yay, I'm done! No, but I was playing around and I did find some things that possibly might work. I really like these 2 tickets. I don't even know. This is interesting. Like, you're not supposed to tear it that way. That's just for decorative purposes, right? I don't even know what this is for. But anyway, I like the 2 of these together because of this triangular thing here. So this can run the length of the card, of the index card. And then I can see what else I can put on here. And I found this. This is a piece of spin art I did some years ago. And I liked it because it has the yellow there that matches the yellow here. So that's kind of cool. But then, you know, if I want to keep going, I'll have to see what other papers I have. This one's interesting because it's also in German and because it has the same color shade of green that is here. So I thought, well, what if I stick this in here as well, right? I'm not sure if I could. Well, maybe I could do something like that. I like these numbers over here. I'd have to, you know, cut out most of it unless I split it in half and then I move this half over here and have this half over here. I could do that as well. Let's see. Or I could just go like this and something like this. Is it too boring if I split it right down the middle and then just use the top part up here? Let's see. Well, let's cut it in half. Okay, this is good. Now I will want to add something else. I have this red that is really standing out, so maybe I can find another red element. And this is a different color red. It's kind of an orange red. It would be ideal if I can find both of these colors in a single image, but that's kind of doubtful. But at least if I can find this color red, that would be awesome. Let me see what I can find. I might have to use maybe a sticker, because my most colorful things are stickers. Or some of these die cuts. The problem with these also is that these are very vintage, and this is more 1960s, 70s, so it's not working as far as era. So I could possibly do, rather than florals, I could do something like my bugs or insects or something of that sort. That might be interesting. This is a little bit too large. Let's see what else I can find. Here are my insects, but I don't have the right colors anymore. I have this one, but this is a little bit too brown. I don't think that's gonna go. What about this one? This orange goes with that, but this is quite huge. What if I do something like this? What's cool about it is this red kind of comes out like it's red from here. I could kind of do that. I wonder if I can slip the tail. Ooh, that might be interesting. Would that work? Kind of like it. It's kind of weird, different. I don't usually play with these colorful butterflies, but I happen to have it in my stash. I could also do a bird, this yellow bird. Let's try this. Can I have this bird just kind of sitting right in here? Right here? I could do the bird and even do a butterfly in addition to the bird if I really wanted to. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should stick that bird in there and a butterfly possibly over here, or a very small butterfly here. So then, in that case, I'm going to cut out this bird. It is a sticker, but I'm going to cut out the bird so that I can play with the placement of where it should go on the collage. That way, when I do put it down, I'm very confident about having made the right decision. See, something like that. All right, let's see. Let me clean up the space because I have a lot of things going on here and it's taking up too much room. All right, let me start with the background. I am just going to do double-sided tape on this. I think I'm going to do double-sided tape on all the pieces because they are rather thick. So I will do that. Okay, now I can put this on. I want to have a little bit showing at the base here, so I will put it right about there. And this one is thin, so I will use a glue stick for this. Now, before I glue this down, do I want to put the bird underneath or over it? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's so close together that it doesn't really matter if I put the bird on top, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, here we go. Now, little bird. Do I want it here in the middle? No, I don't. I think I want it slightly off to the side. so that its tail is kind of sticking off in this corner over here. Let's see. Like this. Okay. Now, did I want one more butterfly? I could put it over here. That's actually, the bird is looking towards something, so that would be nice. I could even put this little tiny bee. That's kind of cool too. Let's see. What size butterfly? I think that's too big. This one, I like this little guy. Okay. Do I want to add a bee? I could put it over here or here. Actually, maybe I want to add something else. I can add a postage stamp, or I can add some other element over here. I don't know if I have. I would want to add something really small, possibly even just tear a portion out of a postage stamp if something is interesting. This is already torn, for example, so I could take a tiny piece and do something with it over here, but that's not the right fit. Here's another bit of yellow. I could use this. That's actually kind of nice. That's really yellow. Yellow everything. But you know what? I like that. Okay. Do I want to do any rubber stamping on the top? I could possibly do something here, but I don't really want to. I think I'm going to finish right here. All right, so what is next on our list of 50? The next one is a postage stamp. Oh my goodness. Well, this is another one where it's going to take me at least a half an hour to figure out what I'm going to choose as my focal point. So it's a good thing I have another week at least to figure that out. Have a look through your things and see what you can find that may be a postage stamp. And it could be something that you turn into a postage stamp. Say, for example, that you have a piece of pretty pattern paper. You can take your scissors, if you happen to have these kind of scissors that cut, interesting designs. I think they're called pinking shears or pinking scissors. You could just even do it by hand, where you just go, in and out, kind of a weaving motion until you make the shape that you want. That could turn into a postage stamp, right? It's whatever you may have on hand. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you the next time.